Welcome back to another episode along this journey of the undervalued male. Today, we will discuss how to win against the government. I know that phrase sounds bad, but it is relevant. No, we are not declaring war against your government, but we are taking the options of freedom from the big government. This isn't going to be something on the slide or download that is trying to get you to join a certain party either. This will be a discussion that will get you to truly think about what you really want in a government and how to protect yourself. Let's start with another base thought. You are your own nation. Your name means something. You are a king, ruler, emperor, or whatever in your life and household. You decide the rules in your domain that does not infringe on others' human or legal rights. Even if it's just you or 50 people in your domain, it doesn't matter. You are man. You are head of household. Caveat here. It has to be your own place, not someone else's, period. If you are in someone else's home, then this only applies to just you and nobody else. Now, we've discussed some about one of the ways to fight against the government, and that is with your vote. You absolutely should vote and be involved in elections, especially local elections. Listen and do diligent research on each candidate. Do not just listen and go with who sounds good and can get a crowd going. This is why it has turned into a popularity contest instead of picking a strong, competent leader. Your goal is to be a strong, competent leader, so you should vote for a strong, competent leader. It doesn't matter what everyone is saying or why they are voting. It only matters what you are doing and why. Believe me, it will spread, and your vote does count. Another way to fight against the government is through taxes. Well, how can I fight against the government through taxes? It's called business. The biggest way to fight against taxes is having your own business. Now, when I say business, you automatically think brick and mortar and having employees. While that is one kind of business, over 90% of businesses are pieces of paper in a filing cabinet. Every person can literally have their own business. You can be a business owner and someone else's employee at the same time. You can start your own business for under $500 in most cases, and it is very simple as well. See, businesses receive so many tax breaks and write-offs that a business owner pays way less of a tax than the average Joe. Something your school should have told you and taught you in high school, but they didn't because the goal was for you to become an overtaxed slave. This is one of the reasons why you shouldn't get mad at businesses and just become one. $500 and a piece of paper and you'll receive thousands of tax breaks forever. Sounds like a good deal to me. And it doesn't matter what the business is. Are you starting to see the picture? You could have been doing the thing you love and want to do as a business, your own business. And instead of paying over half your income in taxes, working a job you don't care for, you could have been paying 25% of your income working for yourself, doing the thing you do care about. But oops, it just slipped the minds of the big three systems from telling you that and teaching you that. And as a business owner, you would most definitely care about who's in office and where is your money going. Business is a source of freedom. Is it hard? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. We're not talking Fortune 500 here. We're talking about just you, a one-man army. Keep your day job, but have a business, a piece of paper that you do on the side and funnel your monies through that business. You will save so much money and, more importantly, be proud of yourself. In most cities, there is even help and resources at your local library for free that will help you start your own business. In some cases, even qualify for help getting the paperwork filled out and fees paid for. Again, it doesn't matter what it is as long as it's legal. There is plenty of resources out there to help you along this path. Another tool you can use that will help you with this fight against the government is assets. Assets are huge. Your goal isn't to be rich money-wise. Your goal is to be wealthy asset-wise. Assets are close to being untouchable. It's extremely hard for the government to take your assets. When you gain assets, the world is yours. This is why the government tries its best to get a hold of people's assets. This is why you see them seizing assets when a wealthy person commits a crime. They would rather seize assets over that person going to jail. It is your constitutional right to gain and have assets. It is your right to have land, houses, property, businesses, real estate, stocks, investments, etc. The government now wishes that wasn't the case and tries its best to occasionally try to slip in a new bill that will grant them access to our assets. That's why you should pay close attention to the capital gains tax increase talk. Don't just listen to what they say. Read the bill. You need to stop just listening to people. You need to fact check everything and everyone, including me and this channel. Everything I say, look it up. This blind leading the blind or rich taking advantage of the poor needs to stop. And it stops with you doing your own research instead of listening and blindly following people. This is what a man does. This is also one of the reasons why I'm general and barely give specifics. I will give examples, but that's to help you to understand and hopefully help you formulate your own plan and idea for your own life. This concludes this episode of The Undervalued Male. Next episode, we will discuss how to win against the church. See you on the next journey.